Hello guys, it's me, Red Davey Dinosaur, and today we new TC2 Car Reviews. Today we have the Mazda MX5 NA. The Mazda MX5 is the best sold sports car. The NA version is pretty popular because it was really cheap. It was a moment when you don't have, the Porsche Cayman or the MR2 was still on the works, and all these basically what I meant is the MX5 created the halo of cheap sports cars, and pretty much and it was pretty cheap. It was like you have a roadster that it costed less than much less than a Corvette, and it was a pretty fun car to drive to real wheel drive. So that's why it has like the fan base is pretty loyal, and the NA is pretty iconic. It has historical value, and that's something I like of the Purdue, that they actually are adding more of these cars that have historical value, that they meant something for car culture. And surely the MX5, the first one, it means something. It's historically valued for what it was, the best sold sports car, and that you don't need to spend a lot to have fun in a car. So that's that's actually pretty cool. Let's go for the performance and the handling of this car in the game. In the game, it's actually a pretty weird car, especially in the street race variant, because this car has a little of understeer, especially if you have a lot of speed and you gotta take a corner. There, if you are not careful, or even then, if you have if you see the corner and you say, "Oh, yeah, I can take this pretty quickly," the car is gonna suffer a little of understeer, and you probably gonna go end into a wall or something. So it's quite weird because usually understeer is more prominent on front wheel cars. It's something that I expect from, for example, a Mini Cooper S or a Volkswagen Golf, but not an MX5. But that's hybrid power for you. Acceleration is pretty bad. I wasn't expecting a drag car out of this, but in this case, even if you start really good, the car is gonna stay behind for a few moments, and you're gonna need to spam the nitro to catch up and take all the NPCs or even players to regain some positions. Because, as I said, the acceleration is really bad on this one. Top speed is decent. No, I'm not gonna say it's the best. Exist better cars in that term, for example, superleggera or speedster or whatever, or these basically the top dogs on street race. But this one is decent. It's actually a really good starter car. Like if you start out of the game, this car is actually pretty good to start off. You can start driving it, and you can have an idea of the handling of this game that is actually pretty weird. I'm not gonna pretend it's weird. So you can have an idea of how it is. Actually, it's a pretty recommendable car. If you want something historically valued, if you like JDMs as well, because it has really good customization. I wasn't expecting too much, but actually has a little customization to play on. Also, it has in the customization it has the typical Crew 2 overkill. Your typical overkill customization that is usually, the typical air filter in the where the lights are, or the turbo going out of the bonnet or something like that. It has that. If you like those out of the like really bombastic customizations, surely the Miata has them. But yeah, it's a decent car again. It's a good car to start the game. I really recommend it if you are starting, and even if you're a veteran in the game if you value the historical the history that is behind this car. And also if you are into JDMs, so you can buy this car and just roam around and just cruise around with your friends or even by yourself. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Tomorrow probably we will have a GTA car review. I'm gonna start working in that one. And it's not gonna there tomorrow. There is not gonna be a GTA stream. I'm gonna save that for Friday. I have a special stream that I want to do with my friend Kane and some others. So we gotta do that on Friday, not Thursday. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.